Hello, this is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City. This is my 26th year of real estate. It's been a phenomenal career. I've had the time of my life. In fact, I'm having more fun and more enjoyment in this business than I ever have. But I do go back to 1989 when I was licensed. And I remember one thing, I really kind of got involved with investors because we had kind of a repo market still going at that time because of the energy bust of '82. We still had a little bit of a hangover there. But I also remember the seasonality of the market. I remember that, from a home sale point of view, things really picked up after April 15th, for instance, when people who could file their tax returns would get them in immediately or get them in early so they could get their tax return as soon as possible. And you can see the change in the number of buyers. And then, of course, school starting in August, that was where people wanted to be in. So through the summer months, things were really, really good. And then it just dropped off the map after the middle of August through Labor Day into October, starting to see a little bit of a rise. Now, to a certain extent, we saw the same thing years ago in the investment market in rentals. There was as much as a $200 difference between renting something in June and renting something in September or October, but no more. The market has changed in that respect. Now, one of the things is Oklahoma City and Oklahoma in general has recovered from the doldrums that they had in the 80s and 90s. We're a robust economy, very stable. We haven't seen anything negative in a long, long time really affect us. And so people are still moving in, strong population growth, strong income growth. So overall, the housing market is good. But the other thing is people are relocating to Oklahoma City now year-round. And what we have found is that September swoon is not happening yet. In fact, I think about one investor that I have out of California. We sold him 2 properties in the Moore, Oklahoma area. They both rented very quickly. There wasn't a 30 or 60-day vacancy before we actually got a contract on it. And so that is not happening. And so that is something that's very, very positive. The other thing I want to tell you is that things don't necessarily sell off in November or December also. What happens a lot of times is people will time their move for school as if school starts on August 15th, they want to be in by August 1st. But also remember there is a Christmas break that comes into play. And then in January, the kids are back in school. And so that is another situation that's driving the fourth quarter. But here's the deal. If you have a strong economy, if you have a strong population growth, it is something that's happening year-round. And at this point, it may be a $50 to $100 difference. And yes, there still is a difference, but the cash flow is still outstanding. So we're expecting to go into the fourth quarter with great rents. We're not expecting a high vacancy rate in any way, shape, or form. We've got some good properties for you that are finished. We also is a good time to really think about buying a property for next year. So fourth quarter is looking good. If you're an investor, please contact me. We're going to give you that rent range, and you can see how good the cash flow is even in the fourth quarter. This is Joe Pryor, the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.